Hey everybody, it's Amanda from AmandaReads, and today I'm going to be doing my March book haul and unboxing video. This was my birthday month, so I decided that I was going to get myself some presents from BookOutlet using my $5 off coupons that you saw I got in my last unboxing video. Another great gift I bought myself was a camera, so I really hope that the quality of this video is much better than videos that I have been posting previously. It's also the reason why I haven't posted a video in a little over a week. I was waiting for this camera to come in before I posted another video. This is my first package from BookOutlet. The first book that I got was actually something that has been on my Amazon wishlist for a few months now, so I was really excited to find it on BookOutlet. It is Side Effects May Vary by Julie Murphy. This is about a girl named Alice who is diagnosed with leukemia, and since she knows she is going to die, she decides she wants to complete a bucket list. Her bucket list is about righting wrongs in her mind, so that may mean seeking revenge, doing good for someone else, and she gets her best friend Harvey to help her. But then she goes into remission and she has to deal with the effects of the things that she's done now that she's not going to pass away. So it sounds kind of serious, but also could be pretty comical, so I'm excited to read this one. The next book I purchased was Starry Night by Isabel Gillies, and I just think this is a gorgeous, gorgeous cover. I mean, it's beautiful. I don't really know too much about this. I know that there was a lot of hype about this book when I googled it. There were a lot of celebrities posing with this book, so I'm thinking that it's going to be a good one, I hope. Another book I got was Without Tess by Marcella Pixley. This is about a girl named Lizzie who is trying to deal with life after her older sister passes away. She finds her journal and decides that she needs to go through it to kind of get an idea of what her sister was going through and see how this terrible thing could have happened. It kind of reminds me of Saving Zoe by Alison Noel, so I'm kind of interested to see what this is like. The last book in this box is one I'm really excited about. It's called Spirit's Key by Edith Cohn, and it's about a girl named Spirit. Her family has the power to see the future by holding someone's key in their hand. Unfortunately for Spirit, she seems to be the only one in her family who can't get this gift. And then her dog Sky passes away, and other dogs and people start dying in the neighborhood, and they start to think that the dogs are bringing along this illness. Then the ghost of Sky comes back and helps Spirit discover her gift. I love the cover. I love the back. It's pretty creepy. Now on to my second BookOutlet box. The first book in this box is The Arithmetist by Brandon Sanderson. This has been on BookOutlet for a while now, and a lot of people have been purchasing it. I like the synopsis. I definitely want to read this. This would be my first Brandon Sanderson book. This next book has a title that I can't memorize no matter how hard I try, so I'm going to have to read it off the book. Miss Dreamsville and the Collier County Women's Literary Society, and it's a novel by Amy Hill Harth. I don't know a lot about this book, but I remember that the BookOutlet synopsis talked about a woman coming from New York or New Jersey, I believe, and coming down south, I think, to Florida. This might be completely incorrect information. Do not hate me if I'm wrong, please. And they start like a book club, basically. So it's a book about a book club and how it helps these women with their lives and getting on with their problems, and basically just chronicles their lives and how this book club helps them. So I thought, oh, a book about books, great. And on the back it says, together they found the one thing that eluded them as individuals, a place in the world. So their book club, or their literary society is what they call it, helped them find where they belong. The next book I purchased was How I Live Now by Meg Rosoff. This follows a girl who is from New York named Daisy. She is sent to live with her cousins in England. When the war breaks out, her and her cousins find themselves left alone with no adults. At the farm, it kind of becomes a no rules, everyone for themselves kind of living. So it chronicles her life with her cousins during the time of war. Very short. Didn't know it was this short. Seems really cool, so I'm excited to read it. This next book is The Little Woods by McCormick Templeman. All I know about this is it's about woods behind a school, I believe, that everyone thinks is haunted because some kids have already disappeared, And so someone, I don't even know who the main character is because I don't really want to know too much, wants to investigate how is it possible that people can just disappear. You can't really just disappear. I love these woods because they're my favorite colors, which are pink and purple, and they're so creepy looking, and it is so cool. It says, unexplained disappearances, suspicious deaths. There's something wrong with the woods behind St. Bede's Academy. I love creepy stories. I'm so excited. I bought the first book in The Incorrigible Children of Ashton Place by Mary Rose Wood, and it's called The Mysterious Howling. I don't know too much about this series except that these children are kind of feral children, like they were raised outside, and a woman brings them to their school to teach them how to be like regular children. So, sounds really cool. Short book. I love the illustration on the front. There are some illustrations in the book like this. It's just kind of creepy. It reminds me of the movie Mama. If you've seen it, you'll know what I'm talking about. The next book I purchased was Go Ask Alice, and this is written by Anonymous. And this is supposed to be a really popular book. It says more than 5 million copies sold. It's written in diary entries, which is really cool. And it kind of sounds like Crank and Ellen Hopkins books. It's about a girl who drinks a soft drink laced with LSD, and she becomes addicted. And so this is actually a book that's been around for 35 years, and it's basically a first-person account of a teenage girl who becomes addicted to drugs and what happens to her. So I'm excited. I like diary entry books where you really get into the first person, the mind of the character. This next book has been around now for 10 years. I have heard a lot of great things about this book since I was in middle school, and I have just never picked it up or even tried to read it. So when I saw the 10th anniversary edition in hardcover on BookOutlet, I decided, hey, why not? So I picked up The Kite Runner by Khalid Hosseini, and I am super sorry if I mispronounced that name. I literally know nothing about this book. I hope that I like it. So I bought this 10th anniversary cover edition, and yeah, so we'll see if I like that. The next book I bought was a Jodi Picoult book called Between the Lines, and I guess she co-wrote this with Samantha Van Leer. This book does not sound like your typical Jodi Picoult book, so maybe that's why she co-wrote it, because it probably wasn't all her entire idea. This is about a girl, I believe her name is Delilah. She hates school, but she loves to read, and she can't stop reading this one fairy tale where there's this prince. And then she discovers that the prince is real. He's real, he has taken interest in her, she's taken interest in him, but he lives in the book and she lives in real life, and I think it's trying to figure out how is this possible, what are we going to do about it. I don't know. I don't really understand yet how this happens. There seem to be really cool illustrations in this, which is totally not normal for a Jodi Picoult book. There's green and blue font. I think that might be showing the different perspectives. I don't know. I just think this is a beautiful story, and I cannot wait to read it. And she has a little wand in her hand, which makes me think there's definitely some magic involved. I am just so excited to read this book. The very last book I purchased is The Midnight Witch by Paula Braxton. I don't know much about this book, but I do know that it's about a girl named Lily who becomes head witch of the coven. She's engaged to somebody, but then she meets another guy. Super full of magic. I saw some people saying that it kind of takes on a Harry Potter vibe a little bit. I am so excited. As you know, I've been on a Harry Potter spiel, like I'm everything about Harry Potter right now and magic, and so when I saw this, I just absolutely had to purchase it. Now I would like to talk to you about the ebooks that I purchased. I stumbled upon a new website called bookbub.com, and BookBub is kind of like a book outlet for ebooks. They're at a much cheaper price, however they have a ton of ebooks for free. So I have actually not purchased any ebooks off this website. I have gotten the free ones. And what it does is you click on a title that you like and it sends you to a couple different options. So you can go to Barnes & Noble if you have a Nook. You can go to Amazon if you have a Kindle. So since I have a Kindle, I go to the Amazon site and download them. So you could also find them on the Kindle, you know, free book section, but this is just much, much easier. And you can put in authors that you like, so it shows you books that are related to what that author writes. You can put in genre, you can put in all these different things. I will not be providing a synopsis for these books, as you can go online onto BookBub, find them for yourself and purchase them and read the synopsis for yourself. I really would like you to check out the website if you have any interest in ebooks. What do you have to lose? It's free. The first books I got were actually a series. It's called 4.5 Shades of Fantasy by W.J. May. The first book is called Ray of Hope. The second book is called Seventh Mark. The third book is called Radium Halos. The fourth book is called Shadow of Doubt. And the fifth book is called Courage Runs Red. These are fantasy and magical books, chronicling, I think, the lives of each one person per book. The next book I purchased was called Stray. It was written by Andrea K. Host. This is the first book in a series called the Touchstone series. The next book I got was Not Today But Someday by Lori L. Otto. After that, I got Indelible Love, Emily's Story. This is a series, the Indelible Love series, I believe, and it has different books from different people's perspectives, so I got Emily's Story. And this book was written by D.W.C. I also got Open Minds, which is book 1 of the Mindjack trilogy. This is written by Susan K. Quinn. The last book I have gotten off of BookBub this month is The Paranormals, which is book 1 of the Paranormal series. This is written by J.L. Bryan. As I said in my last video, if you have Amazon Prime, you get Kindle First, which is a privilege where they give you 4 books to choose from, and you actually get to choose 2 a month. I don't know why I said only in February you did. I think they changed it this year so that you could get 2 a month. I took a look at the 4 books they offered this month, and I was really only interested in one of them, so I only took advantage of one of the books. It's called Younger. This is written by Suzanne Munschauer. Those are all the books I have purchased in the month of March. I do not plan on purchasing any more, which is why I'm doing this video halfway through. It will also hopefully curb my temptation to purchase more books. I have had a very slow reading month this month. I hope you guys are doing great, and I will come back with a new video now that I have my camera and I can do great quality videos. This is so exciting. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye!